but this fish is just so good. Skip the hamburger, skip the hot dog. This is where it's at. Seriously. It's 11:15 and they are on the dot with what time the buffet opens here. At 11:30 the buffet, the doors will come up and we'll be allowed to go in and enter. You can already smell the buffet. It just smells so delicious. I smell fish, I smell hamburgers, I smell French fries. I also see a coconut. I just sat down and this guy is sitting here on the ground. I don't think we can eat him. There's milk inside. But I don't think, I don't know, am I allowed to eat it if it falls to the ground? I did not pick this, it fell on the ground. Is it mine if it falls on the ground? I'm gonna hold it and put it underneath my hat so nobody sees it. All right, so we're here at the buffet it's called Seekers something, because the beach that's over here is called Seekers Beach. And so this is Seekers, I don't know, lunch spot. We're gonna sit here for a little bit, just kind of ponder our thoughts and maybe try to break in to this coconut. This is a judgment-free area.
Cheeseburger. Thank you. Yes, Mom.
$11:30 came, yay! You could hear the cranking of the gates going up. It was time to eat. Okay, there have been a few times on this trip where I honestly have been questioning whether I should have gone yacht club or not. You know, like watching the golf cart go straight up to the lighthouse and thinking about the food that's served at the special fancy yacht club house. But honestly, this food is just delicious if you choose the right food. Now, if you come here and get the hot dogs, the hamburgers, I mean, hot dogs, hamburgers, French fries, it's there. They're good. Well, some people say they're good, but the real beauty is the stuff that the chefs actually cook and work on and make. And the fish never disappoints. This is a jerked halibut. They had a jerk chicken as well, but the fish, it's really all about the fish dishes here at Ocean Cay. This is a halibut. I've had the halibut before. It's a good meaty, flavorful bite. I mean, really, it's very good. If you really want high class, I mean, sure, go yacht club, but it's the same cooks making the food. But what really makes this dish is the salsa. And I get extra. They had to fish it out for me. I wish they just had like a little extra dish of it, but I could just take the whole dish. But this salsa, it's made up of, I want to say this is a pineapple. They've got onions, red peppers. I think that's all it is. It takes on the flavor. Wait for the golf cart. It takes on the flavor of the fish. It takes on the flavor of all the different other things they put in. I think there's some little green guys in here. So what is that? I don't know, something that tastes good. Chives, maybe. It's crisp. It's sweet, but in a fruit sweetie way. I would make love to this food. Also on the lineup are like a range of cold vegetable salads, essentially. We had here a beet salad. Oh, I love beet. You know, one of the best parts about MSC is it doesn't over flavor the foods. It really lets the food's flavor, the natural flavor, just shine. There really isn't too much to this. I mean, it's just like it's got something on it. I don't know what it's got on it, but it doesn't have a lot to it. It's just beets. There was a rice, but because we're doing low carb on this trip, well, we'll get to that in a second. I didn't get the rice, but they did have this chickpea garbanzo bean and some kind of bean and lentil. It's meaty, it's starchy, it's earthy. If anybody says there are not vegetarian options here at MSC, don't believe them, they're lying. This whole thing is vegetarian, and without the fish it'd be vegan. Another dish that I like here are the roasted vegetables. She only pulled out the eggplants for me, which is fine, but there was also some red pepper, I believe, red pepper. I don't know, I have to look at the video again, but there were different vegetables, and she only pulled out some eggplant. It's been pickled, I think. I'm not sure I like the flavor so much. It's on the verge. It tastes almost like a sour. You know, like when you've got vegetables and they're kind of going bad. Not that I'm saying this is going bad, but it kind of just have that flavor. But I think it's just been pickled or vinegared. Eating low carb on the cruise is really, really tough. Because there's so, I should finish what I'm eating, right? Because it's really hard to eat low carb on this cruise because there's so many amazing starches and carbohydrate based foods. Like this macaroni and cheese. It's breaded, it's been baked so that the top part is kind of crispy. If you get some of the crispies, they've got like a little bit of a crunch to them. But the cheese and the bechamel sauce, it's not overwhelming, it's not too much. I mean, they make this every single day. It's not like this is some, you know, thing that they pulled out of their butts this morning. But you can taste it. You can taste that the people who make it actually try. They actually like food. And I'm eating carbs. I shouldn't be, because you know we're working on our figure. But oh, this is so good. And he even gave me a lime. Yummy. What is it? There's some spices on here. I mean, look at chili spice. But this fish is just so good. Skip the hamburger, skip the hot dog. This is where it's at. Seriously. Oh, to drink, let's see. They have a lemon flavored drink and they have a tea flavored drink. I'll be a little critical because I don't really like the flavored aspect of it. I'm wary of it. I think this is probably all sugar, and I really am trying not to have sugar. I did want to taste it now that I know that it's lemon flavored, which means it just probably comes from concentrate or like a lemon flavoring, but it's mostly sugar, and it's just, you know, I probably shouldn't. They also had water to drink. I didn't forget the cake. Pineapple upside down cake. We've got a white cake. It's a sponge. It's very spongy. It's sweet. And it's got lots of carbs. I mean, it's inevitable. It's inevitable that you're gonna have lots of carbs on this trip. Nice little maraschino cherry. Okay, I had my dessert. We're good. I wanted to talk about the drinks. They do have water. They do have an unsweetened tea flavored drink. Again, it is from Lipton. I noticed on the container it said Lipton, which is, you know, a tea company, and it's pre-made, so it probably has salt. So there's probably hidden sodium and salt in the tea. Good old water. I also bring my own tea. I made this. This is a mint tea that I brought tea bags for. You can also get tea bags from the buffet and put it in your bottle and come out here with water. If you're looking to diet, you're gonna have to make little changes like that, because I mean, you're trusting somebody else's cooking and it's hard to know what they put into it. Usually there isn't too much sugar in a lot of the foods here. A lot of like MSC foods are pretty simple, pretty easy, low salt, low oil, low fat, and the drinks, however, full of sugar. So that's my advice if you're trying to diet while on a cruise. But again, it's got sodium. These birds keep flying overhead. They're waiting for their snacks. Now, if you're cruising with MSC, you don't actually have to get off the ship anywhere. You could stay on the entire time. And there is food served all the time on the ship. Well, most of the time that people are awake on the ship. But you can come out here. Oh, almost forgot. I looked at the paper that they leave for you in your room about MSC's Ocean K. And it said, you know, all the things that are coming new. And coming new is another buffet. Now, this is good, this is bad. Last year, one of the gardeners told me that they were going to start dredging to have a new docking area to extend. I forget exactly what he said, the details, but they're going to make it so that 2 ships can come in at once, as opposed to just the one right now. And it's going to turn into Royal Caribbean's Coco Cay, where, you know, 2 ginormous ships come at one time, and then Coco Cay becomes just this nightmare of people. But, you know, it's inevitable. MSC is doing pretty well in the Americas, and I mean, this island is gorgeous, so lots of people want to come here. But they are going to have more people, which means that they need to have more spaces for people to eat, and so they're going to be opening up another buffet here on the island. I forget where exactly. They're doing a lot of construction in different places, so I don't remember, but it's going to be interesting. It's been really nice seeing this island go from, you know, some bushes that were like 3 feet tall to now these ginormous filled out landscaping, and it's a really beautiful place, and it's a really nice thing to see how much it's thrived. But at the same time, sometimes change can be frustrating. But all right, let me take a nibble of this and then go back on the ship and show you what's being served for lunch there. Oh, I'm gonna get one more bite of this macaroni and cheese. I'll put it on camera so it's documented. That's it. No more.